What's up guys, I'm 2SS Ethan, and today this is gonna be a bit different of a video. So, 2 weeks ago on Monday, I was in an accident and I was T-boned in the Camaro. So what happened was I was going through an intersection and he ended up turning left coming the opposite direction through the intersection, and he ended up turning left on his green light while I was going straight through the intersection on my green light. Now, he didn't have a turn arrow, he just had a solid green light, so he didn't yield. I was hit right here on the driver's side, and as soon as I got hit, I spun out of control. Of course, he came over and made sure that I was alright, pulled me out of the car. I had a mild concussion. It was nothing major. I ended up getting taken to the hospital. I requested to stay, but they said since I had a head injury that I had to go. Now, as soon as he hit me, my head hit the pillar over here, and it hit the part that holds the seatbelt. So that hurt, and mild concussion is all I came out with. I have a cut on my shoulder and a bruise on my leg, but those are no big deal. So I was released from the hospital about an hour after I got into the accident. I was still a little shook up. It's the first car accident I've ever been in, and I was back on the road in no time. And the first thing I did whenever I got out of the hospital, of course, is I went to the towing yard where they took my car because I needed to check on it. And honestly, the accident was not as bad as it felt. So whenever I got hit, the driver's seat airbag, the airbag that lines up here, and the passenger airbag, the passenger seat and window airbag, all of those went off. And when I looked at the car, at first it was kind of like, how did that happen? Because the only damage was to the door, this entire section, the wheel was pushed back some, and that's about it. So everything connected to the wheel as far as the brake system, the rotor, the upper and lower control arm, the swing arm, and a piece from the suspension that connects onto the frame, along with the axle was bent a little bit, and the passenger or the driver's side door was permanently propped open. It was ajar. The hydraulics and the mechanism for the trunk was done, and besides all that, there wasn't really any other damage except for a few scratches and dents here and there. So, to be honest, I had previously filmed this video, but at the time I didn't know what was going to happen with my car because I was waiting for his insurance to get back to me with what they were going to do, who they were going to take it to see if they could get an estimate to figure out if they were going to total it or not. Now, I was under the impression that they were going to total it, and even if I could get out of that mindset, I was still wanting to be ready to get a new car in case they did. The rental I have is a 2019 Ford Fusion, and if my car is declared totaled, I'd only have 3 days to pick out a new car before they stop paying for the rental, and it would come out of my pocket. So now that I know everything that's going on and I know what's going to happen, I'm going to go ahead and make the video. So the insurance has decided to fix it because the place that has it, their name is Gerber Automotive in Brunswick. Now I've heard very good things about them. I talked to the owner, he's a very respectable man. They don't seem like they would scam anyone. Upon arrival, they circled, dot, and marked everything, every defect that they could find on the car, and they did a very good job. They found the most minute things and they marked it just to be sure. The total cost to fix the car was around $14,900. That's everything, labor included. Now again, this is coming from my insurance rather than out of pocket. So all of this started about a week ago, and it should be ready and for me to pick up in October 10th. So until then, unfortunately, there's not going to be many car videos. I've been kind of apart from YouTube recently, and that's mainly because of the car. I'm trying to make up decisions on what I'm wanting to do. I didn't know if I was going to lose the car because of it getting totaled, and if I'd have to get another car, and where we'd be going from there. But fortunately, I get to keep the car. They're going to be fixing it, and I'll be getting it back in about a month. But now that I know what's going on, I'm getting back onto YouTube. I'm going to get this video up, and I'm going to keep updating you every time I hear something. I'll just be putting it through the messages and notifications, like the forum section, the update section, where I can give you guys text updates rather than videos, because I don't want to make a video every single time I get the smallest word on the car, but I still want to let you guys know. So I will be continuing with YouTube. I may do the Cars and Coffee coming up. I may do a car meet here in town. I may still go to a few bigger car meets. I just won't be in the Camaro I'll probably ride with a friend. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I hate that this happened. I'm trying not to let it slow me down on YouTube or give me an excuse to not do a video. But for right now, I'm not gonna be able to throw up much car content. But until I do get my car, take it easy.